Yo everyone, we're back with Trails Through Daybreak. Last time, quite a bit happened, more so in the past than the present. We ended up having to travel in the back to when we were in Edith and dealing with stuff there. That was a fun time. A lot of interesting events. Surprisingly, with Prince Sharid coming out on top in that regard. This time, we're back at it with our usual shenanigans, you know? Welcome to the Aerotram platform, offering service through Basel and its facilities. You have a D-rank certification card, I see. You're poor, I take it. You don't get shit, you're poor. Poor people can't have things, that's not allowed. Where to go first? We have quite a few places we can go. Hopefully my mic sounds decent, by the way. I realized that even last episode it was still kind of on the quiet side. So I'm taking a bit of a different approach on things here, and hopefully it works with decently. Hotel Ingress.
I don't think the others are back yet.
Oh, I didn't expect to... Alright. I guess that was related to this, but I was just kind of going in here to check stuff. This is my first time in Basel. I'm here for work, and I gotta say this place is every bit as futuristic as they said. Lawnport has its own new town, but they sure as heck don't have aerotrams or giant orbital generators. This really feels like a cutting-edge city in every sense. Yeah, I can't blame you. I mean, it is the top of the line for a reason.
So Artemis Academy is visiting, huh? I don't recall them doing that in previous years. Guess this year's been really good for them. Well, Basel's a wonderful place for students to learn more about engineering. I hope they see that firsthand. And big tech isn't all we have either. Just look around. Food is well with the creep too.
Alrighty.
Yeah, my reaction exactly. I don't know what that... We don't need to head that way. But you're saying we could? Yeah, that's where the Artemis kids are staying. Okay, but why do we gotta avoid it like the plague? We shouldn't have to go that far for it, right? I just want to take care of as much dialogue as we can without progressing things here. I guess we're going... Oh, a drugstore. Interesting. Let's see. Welcome to Ceres Drugs. We've got all your medicinal needs, from OTCs to prescriptions from all the big manufacturers. If you've got a bunch of prescriptions, then why do you have a shit ton of spray bottles behind you, of all things? I personally recommend the products from Remifaria and Vern Company's joint venture. They're wonderfully effective. With them, you get the best of both worlds. Remifaria's cutting-edge medicine and Vern's low costs. They may be a startup, but their quality speaks for itself. If you're in need of medicine, give them a shot. Why do you look like frickin' Akiko from Kamen Rider W, specifically the anime version? Or I guess at that point I'd say Futopi, but you know, it makes more sense. You know, I feel cooler if I say not that. Something for Kincaid. Always glad to scroll through these things, otherwise I'd end up missing them. Curio Bomb, Celestial Bomb. I should probably buy more Tiras. I can't buy too many of them, but we'll buy like 10. I haven't been... Actually, I don't have as much Sepith Mass as I thought I would have. No problem, Akiko. Anyone else in here? I think we just have one person.
De Niro. Blech, I'm getting distracted. Gotta finish up my errands for the night. I need some detergent and canned foods. My folks are out of town for work, so I gotta clean the place up before they get back. I don't want to think about what they'll do if I forget. This voice is probably too posh for this character, but considering what he's wearing around his neck, it felt appropriate. Though they went off on me before, anyway. If you want us to stay off your back, then land a job and stay there. I mean, I can't argue with that, but, man...
Well, good luck getting a job, nerd. Good lord. What else we got here? We got the Vern people. We got the Vern peeps. You got someone down here, it looks like. Aha! Someone with their lab coat clipping all the way through the bench. Researcher Cillian. We did everything we could and it still fell through. What are we supposed to do? Just listen to me. I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. Who's this? May have information relevant to the case. relevant to the case. I forgot the accent. Crap, no, I failed my one job. We got some stuff here, it looks like. This building is
LaBerle's ZCF and the Epstein Foundation, huh? The Foreign Tech Foundation established using your great-grandfather's cash, right? With how famous it is, even the Republic, it's kind of funny that it's been dumped over in the corner like this.
Considering that this is like where the big old stuff for Vern is located, I'm not too surprised. You're so rude, Aaron. It's fine. But before, all the big buildings were part of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed, as a part of their downsize in the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remains stable, but
with tech going the way it is, it's only natural to be a dip in business.
Right, with the Zypha. What was it before again? I think they're doing the rounds underground.
Ramda. 5th gen, co-developed by Vernon Epstein. What the 6th gen would look like... Wait. What the 6th gen would look like sparked a hell of a lot... What the 6th gen would look like sparked a hell of a lot of conversation both before and after the war. God, I cannot read that line for the hell of me. It was because, like, I didn't understand the direction it was going, and I'm a dumbass, and I don't read the line ahead before I read it, so I'm just going by the seat of my pants and the vibe. Then they went and pulled what even the Empire's Reinford company didn't dare do. Cut the Foundation out of the equation.
It caused some pushback across the continent at first, but now the technology is well on the road to being available to the public. And they'll do anything to keep themselves in their current favorable position, I would imagine, even using Marduk for practical testing. Though perhaps it isn't my place to weigh in on the matter.
You got that right.
And the one pushing that as a national policy is...
Van's constantly in a state of going, I know what you are about, Agnes.
So ZCF was the one that developed airships, right? Yes, they're a facility located in Zeiss and Lebel. You can find their products all across the Republic. Things like communications equipment or household goods.
Being a friendly nation, they do have a cooperative enough partnership with Vern, I suppose.
Oh shit, hi there. Oh, hello there.
Hiya, Van and friends.
Hiya.
And look at you go, Agnes. Hard at work, I see.
We heard what you were doing earlier. I didn't use his voice before, but I kind of just am using it as like a filler guy voice because I'm not voiced while the others get to be.
You're researching with your coworkers as part of your visitation, yeah? I am. I hope you don't mind me going off on my own.
Well, she's putting the work in. You guys have business here?
We do. I have personal connections with ZCF and the Foundation, you see. So I thought this would be the perfect place to get a first-hand look at international technological exchange.
What she said. As someone from the Empire, it's a topic I personally can't get enough of.
And I heard they make memory cords for films and stuff. How could I not want to come? How nice. I'm sure there will be an endless amount of information to absorb there.
Just leave this part to us. We'll be sure to write up a report for you.
But you better nab us some sweet scoops in exchange.
Oh?
What are students doing here?
Oh.
Of course. The educational visitation.
Why, hello there, sir. How are you doing?
We didn't mean to crowd up the path.
Wait, I've seen him before.
I think I recognize him too.
I'm sure you do. He is rather famous. Greetings, Professor. My name is Ren Bright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
Ah, I didn't realize you were studying abroad here.
Yang Cronkite.
Cronkite. I believe this is our first time meeting in person.
Huh.
I found your papers fascinating, I must say. Welcome to Basel.
Huh.
Papers. It's an honor to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Might I trouble you for some time to chat in the near future?
I would welcome the chance, though I'll have to pass on speaking at length with your classmates.
Well, shucks.
Now, I am a busy man, I'm afraid, so if you don't mind, I will bid you farewell.
I bid you adieu. Beep-tap-a-boo.
Well, that stick couldn't be farther up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up.
Yeah, his background is Eastern, right? That was Professor Yang Cronkite, the young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. Ooh, now that you mention it, I think I saw him in the Tyrell Times.
He's said to be a genius, the likes of which we haven't seen since Professor Hamilton. But how are you connected to someone like him, Rhett?
I believe the others are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for the meetup, Anyas. Otherwise, they'll have to give you a good spanking. I know. Have fun leading, everyone. Wink.
The professional. Hold on, Ren. Don't think you can get away with not answering.
Well then, good luck with that. Good luck with work. And off they go.
Shall we?
Yes, let's give this our all. Well, that was interesting. I can't wait to see more about that dude. Where does that lead? Abandoned road. Guess we're probably going to be going there sooner. Anyways, let's see what Vern's got in stock here.
I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have about weaponry. I'm an engineer, after all. That means I solve practical problems. Questions like, what is the Vern Company? Weapons have gotten lots of good press for their innovation. Every day now, I get orders from the department store over in the capital for new parts and supplies. The manager over there can be a bit obsessive, but once you get to know him, he's pretty sociable. Working with him's a breeze for me now. If there's anything you need or any questions you want to ask, feel free to pull me aside. I don't mind. Set me as a temp. That way we can gather customer feedback straight from the ground level.
Do you know what you want?
Maybe. Give me some time to think on that one. Well, these are decently better, but I don't know how much I want them, actually. Should probably get some of these, at least. Put that on Anyas. Rosette. Yeah, the defensive stuff seems like it's more worth it, honestly, right now. And, Fairy, you'll be fine.
I hope to see you again. Do you know what you want?
Maybe. Let me get back to you on that one. Wait, how much of a boost was it for this? Not as much. I think it's worth it to get it for Aaron, at least.
I hope to see
I feel
you
like there's a slightly larger gap, but maybe that's my mind playing tricks on me. Damn, they got some cool guns here. Also some really large ass ones. Holy shit. Bro, these freaking rifles in the middle here, or whatever they are, freaking wild sized. Got some great swords, some guns. All right, nothing else here. Damn it, I can't go in the freaking toilet. The hell? I'm trying to see around and see if I can like see inside and see if it's just empty as hell. All right, what do they got on the top side? They have just all sorts of stuff here. You can't tell it's only Vern products by how much they have. Company stores are something else. I'm not buying any of the bigger stuff. That's all out of my budget. But just browsing is fun in its own right. My husband works at a workshop, so sometimes I browse the shelves for stuff he tells me about from work. That's cool. What do they got here? Ooh, they got their new releases. They only have it in like 3 colors though, looks like. They only got white, pink, and black. Not that those are bad colors, mind you, but like damn. You could put a bit more into it. It wouldn't hurt to take just a quick peek inside the store, would it? I don't know when they're coming. I need to take my mind off them while I still can. What is it? Am I in your way? Sorry, I'll move.
You're good, you're good. That was my bad.
She would appear to be a researcher at the Institute of Science. Who are the people she was talking about? I'm kind of curious. Whew. Focus, Athena. Focus. Gotta get this terminal checked out. I have no clue when they're coming. I need to try and take my mind off them while I have a chance.
Okay there. What else we got here? We got some fridges. We got a big ass fridge.
What do you got over here? Oh, these are like covers for your iPhone. Damn, they got earbuds too?
Yo, I miss the day when I could have earbuds instead of AirPods. I mean, I get the convenience of it, but at the same time, they freaking remove earphone jacks from phones nowadays. It kind of pisses me off. Like, I want to have the option at least. Some of those, I wish I could go into first person, honestly, but sadly that is not an option. It's interesting that they modeled all this stuff, though. Different brands of headsets and everything. They got more of the same over here. Kind of, mostly the same, but interesting to see. Are those like thumb drives, by the way? Yeah, it looks like... Oh, wait. Wait. Are those vapes on the bottom? No, those can't be... Vern Company would never. No, it kind of look like thumb drives. Big ass ones, but still. Interesting to see all this, and then we got some freaking stoves for sale. Interesting, interesting. Sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the flowers, and by that I mean look at all the models and the things that they had to go through the effort of freaking modeling in this game. Interesting what the lighting does to it when I like change the camera angle. Welcome to Vern Plaza. We're managed directly by the Vern Company, so we've got stuff your other Vern retailers might not. Our first-party management also lets us put direct orders for you, among other personal special services. It's one of the many benefits that come with being right here in Vern's backyard. It's proved a big hit with customers here. We're looking to expand this business model too. We want to open first-party Vern stores all across the country for the best customer experience.
What do you got then? Oh shit, we got level 3 stuff now? Damn. I don't really want to use any of my stuff right now, frankly, but because, you know, I'm obsessed with just saving for my whatchamacallits. I don't even know what I'm saying. Tyrant Storm. Those are some high-level things. I should probably keep that on standby. Okay. I'll keep that in mind for later. We'll worry about that down the line, though.
See you again. Hello there.
Items. Ooh! Azure Zypha cover. Stylish coloring. Popular among young men. Watch with absurd accuracy. Something for Dingo. Wait, oh fuck, I'm poor! Holy shit, I'm actually broke! Rare. What else? Anything I can sell? Anything where it's not really in use? There we go. Wait, nope. We need 3,000. I gotta budget my shit. Goddamn. Okay, I can sell like any of this though. Selling all of your stuff.
See you again.
Wait, no.
Hello there.
I still need that. There we
See
go.
you again.
I've got like 3 of these damn things. I gotta send them over. Aaron, take this, you piece of shit.
What? You expecting thanks?
Yes, kind of. Strength plus 10. Damn. All right.
Don't mind if I do, Van.
There we go. Something for you.
Thanks, Van.
No prob, bud. I guess there's got to be like another gift out there for Dingo or something to max it out at this point. All right, what else do we got? The game wants me to like... oh. Let's just pick up the quest while we're here. Athena, a Spriggan, I've heard that you're a tester for Marduk. With that in mind, could you help test a brand new holocore that's been developed at the Institute, waiting at the Vern store? So that's who we were interested in, the person we were just talking to. I don't see a reason not to. I mean, we're already here and we just talked to you. This is really cutting-edge stuff. I'm surprised they have this in stores.
Yo, Athena, right? You had the request for us. We're with Arkwright Solutions.
Sorry. I just wasn't expecting that. I didn't think you'd take my request. So, yes, my name is Athena. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Science. BB. I mainly do orbital energy research. Right now, I'm working on new holocore designs. I finally started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. So, thank you for your help in advance.
Can do. You can stand and relax, though. I ain't gonna eat you or anything.
Sorry, I'm just not good with people. It's why I'm really interested in communication technology. Being able to talk to people from my own room sounds really helpful. It's kind of why I wanted to come here. I want to make the world a little less daunting for people like me.
Huh. I can't tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear.
You sound like my coworkers. So, do you need me to go over the details?
Sure.
And it just ups my gray stuff of all things.
Much obliged.
Okay, right this way. The manager and I will talk you through it.
Alright. What the fuck? So these kind folk are helping you test it out. Nice to meet you. Name's Radin. I'm the manager of the Vern store. Depending on how these tests go, you might see this holocore on our shelves soon. So I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. You wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me too, would you?
Not at all. Right, let's go ahead and dive in. So, here's how I want the testing to go. This new holo is named Pokel. I'd like you to equip her to your Zyphas and take her into a few monster fights.
Anything specific you need us to do once we get in a fight?
I need you to do 5 moves or more while you're S boosted. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to use.
Sounds easy enough.
Oh, 1 second here. Okay, here you go. Pokel's a cute name. I'm curious to see what kind of holo it is. A brand new holocore straight from the Institute. Oh man, I can't wait. Well, she's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. She just starts cursing the hell out of you, calling you every word in the book.
Now we just gotta find some schmucks and ruin their day. But, now that I think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove in was all cleaned out. If you're looking for monsters, I'd say the Aj Canyon to the south is your best bet. Once you're off the road and past the orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. It'll make for a nice little test bed. Well, fine by me. Let's head on down and give this new holocore a whirl. Alright, gotta equip it first. Duh.
Indeed. Once we finish our preparations, let's make for the canyon. We should be able to access it from the road next to the Vern HQ building. Alright. And we get special access from doing that. Modifying your orbments. What is it? What does that do? Naive young female AI. Raises 1 base stats when boosted. Strengthen ATS up. Physical damage, magical damage, accuracy of evasion goes up a lot. That's interesting. Okay. Evasion counter rate, maybe? Who to put this on? I mean, I should probably put it on someone that actually does a bunch, so... Hey, what's this one do? I forgot I got the Chaos one, too, now. Increase the mobility, converts destructive urges into power? What the hell? Whoa. Okay, his evasion increases a bunch from this one. Damn, okay. Calamity Temper. Critical rate, strength, and ATS go up a bunch. Okay, this one's kind of busted. It has the same, yeah, it's basically... And crit rate up? Okay, yeah, this one might be kind of goated. Oh, and it has the same levels, too, no matter what. Huh.
I knew you couldn't resist.
Okay, well, I'm going to put that on, so I'm going to put this on someone else, then. So, it's going on you, my buddy old pal.
Always got me in your corner.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Alright, we still got quite a few places to check out here. Let's talk to you about this. Phew, been really busy lately. But I gotta stick the landings. Now's my chance to make a name for myself. I refuse to lose to the guy, so I'm gonna smash that glass ceiling. Oh, right, this lady.
Average Joes like her can have better info than meets the eye. Let's talk to her and see what we get.
Let me ask
I forgot I
you something.
talked to you and I gave you the funny voice and be like, the glass ceiling will be broken. Harassment? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. I've heard some nasty things about some specific professors at the Institute. Really? I won't name names, but I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. She's a researcher at one of the labs there. And every night they're sleeping at the labs after unpaid overtime. One little mistake during the day and they get torn to shreds. They say it's considered normal there. You just work until you drop. My friend, she told me that one night that she was having suicidal thoughts. I had to talk her out of it. That's horrible. Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do. But it's fear that rules the roost there. The Institute's senior professors are like celebrities in their own right. Nobody can touch them. They control whether or not they have a career in this town. Vern, my own company, everybody. They all go through the Institute's pipeline.
Huh. Out of curiosity, who do you work for?
This Orbital goods supplier. They've got a license from Vern to sell their goods. Oh crap, I got stuff on my glasses. I can't read it. So it's not like I can speak up about it, because then there goes my career. Word travels fast.
Yeah, that tracks. Vern and the Institute might as well be Basel. You speak up and you're never working in this town again.
I can only hope we find a way to right this injustice. Alright, well that's more to go there. Let's see here.
Stay here and relax.
Willie! What can I get ya? Alright. Oh, this is
Let me
gonna be
ask you
a
something.
funny experience.
Workplace harassment? Haven't heard anything about that, sorry. My clientele are a lot more mellow. The faculty I get are pretty kind, actually. They treat their students and understudies to meals sometimes. Huh? Who specifically? That might help us narrow things down. So, Professor... Aurelie, or...
Orly?
Associate Professor Tane, and Professor Callahan, too. But he hasn't been around in a while. They always look pooped, like on death's door, seriously. But when I talk to them, they all come across as normal, upstanding people. Ah, so they're just covering for the man, is what you're saying. You be the judge of that. But I have noticed that some researchers from this specific lab have looked really down in the dumps as of late. Workplace harassment would explain that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but that lab's professor might have something to do with it.
Look at Rosette's hair. That shit is flowing in the wind. Like, it is going... Look at that. It's going like a 45-degree angle from where it usually sits. Well, if anything comes to mind, please let us know.
Well, I'm sure I'm just overthinking things. But thanks, I'll let you know. Feels like there's more to the story than that. Does he not want to snitch, or does he not believe it?
I see. Thank you for sharing that with us.
I'd say that's about everyone worth talking to in Newtown. Yep, now's when we plot our next move. You know, there are still bits of Basel that could use a sweep. Let's double check first.
Okay. Alright, so it wants me to deal with all that, but we're not doing enough of that because we're going out to the canyon.
Riddle me this. Does Yaoi have hype moments in Aura?
So this is the path called Alge Canyon. It certainly fits the name. The terrain off the paved path seems to be quite complex.
Watch your footing, guys, or you're gonna be flying headfirst into the river.
Liberl? You could take this road to the Liberl Kingdom, right? Oh shit. If you wanted, yes. Though it would take you several hours to get there even by vehicle. Why do I have a strange feeling we're gonna end up going all the way to the gate or something like that? What gate would that be? Did it say we're in the southwest? I'm trying to think of if that's a gate that we got to see in the Liberl games. On the other side of the border is a fortress in the Zeiss region. Oh, that place.
Sounds like these really make it clear just how far from the capital we are.
Yeah, I forgot that Calvard kind of wraps around Liberal, almost. We've been jumping all over the country so much lately. Sheesh. You're just happy to have an excuse to drive around and you know it. Hey, I'm a simple guy. Well, let's get that holocore test started, shall we? Our task is to equip a Pokel and act 5 times while S boosted. Right, let's go. Ninja holocore, yeah, I already did it. Anyways, sorry Fairy, you're never being used again. I apologize, but at the same time, you know.
I'll take you right here.
The star has arrived.
The star has arrived.
Ranged attack.
I'm on it.
Here goes. Commencing battle.
Bye-bye.
Available.
Get him out of here.
Unleashing shark strike. Activating
Man, it's been a while since I've gotten any battles.
Chance slip by.
Keep moving, Van.
Hey, he called me Van. That's rare. It is nice that he actually does change what he calls people, though. Like, at first he just called them all the same type of crap, but nowadays he's just like, no, dude, just chill.
Here we go. Mr. Way.
One skill coming.
Just hit him with this for the hell of it. There we go. I think that was 2.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Leave this to me. Martial arts were
Are
most
we going down
impressive,
below?
Mr. Way.
Nope, we're sticking to the road for this assignment.
Huh. But there are 2 paths, which is interesting.
If we went that way, we'd be a perfect target for a pincer attack.
I don't think we should really be worried about that too much right about now, but
Wait, you thought it was a bad idea. Why'd you even ask?
good question. But also, you know, it's her, so
Don't mind me.
sometimes you just got to expect the unexpected when it comes to Fairy. It's like she wants to get jumped by random enemies.
All you
But not in like a masochistic way, but just in like a way to challenge herself.
have some more.
I would hope it's not in a masochistic way, considering she's a child, but
I won't
you
let
never
this
know.
chance slip by.
There's some writers that would do that.
Mr. Arkwright.
Mr. Arkwright!
One, yes.
Gauge level maximum.
Nice job, Agnes.
Get ready for Boost and Magnum.
Yo.
Looks like the gang's all here. Let's get to work.
You've got a charge attack available. Look out!
There we go.
There's so many.
I don't use this one enough.
One skill coming right up.
Nice.
Van. Take
I
that.
won't let this chance slip by.
Like seriously, I don't know if he's called him Van much in like the actual plot or anything. If it has, it's only been like once or twice.
Activating skill.
But he's certainly doing it a lot now, at least.
Max boost.
Eat this.
Boost.
Coming right up.
Falcon talent.
There we go.
Have we done enough testing for the holocore?
That's what you get.
That was
Rapid
amazing,
eruption,
Erin.
eh?
Holocore leveled up.
Yes, I believe so. We can report back to the client anytime.
I like how it actually said holocore leveled up for that. I mean, we could, but what if I go further?
That looks like a nice chest.
Damn, Sepith, I made out like a bandit coming this far. But I can still go further. Looks like there's a hard
The gang's all here.
looks like there's a hard gap over there that they don't want me to go past.
Both help crush them all at once.
One skill.
There we go.
See?
Soar for me.
I really do wish there was a way to get rid of the UI in the top right. Like I would so love to take a picture of the one part where it like shows the wings on his S-Craft. I would love to use that for like a thumbnail, but I really can't because the UI just gets in the way. Maybe there's versions of it out, or there's like people that have gotten rid of that UI with like mods on Steam or something like that. But sadly,
I can live with this.
I
Nothing
can't
to
play this
sneeze
game
at,
on
yes?
I can't play this game on Steam, so that's a bit of a problem.
Here goes.
It is kind of funny that I think I was starting to say this, but it's funny that Aaron says their names in battle, but really doesn't say them as much in the actual combat quite, or in the plot, you know? Like, it's just a very funny distinction. A Toile Ray. Alright, hit him.
A chance for a shot boost. Don't mind me.
Up to you, Reset.
Mr. Arfine.
There we go. Hit him with that.
Go time.
Might want a boost here.
Got you. Make it
Boost. Sorry. I just watched the freaking Gotchard and Gates movie. You gotta cut me some slack with saying that so much. That's the thing is, like, whenever I finish like a Kamen Rider show, I so quickly move on to another one. Like, I finish one, I'm just like, well, that was a great show, and then I instantly just move on to another one. So it's like, what's that? So I just like forget about the previous one that I listened to almost.
That's above an A-level threat. I eagerly await your performance.
Like, I finished Gates and I was just like, alright, that was a fun show. Time to move on to something else, and I go and watch Gotchard right after.
We need to be cautious.
And so it's like, it just leaves, like, my mind in a weird way. Back attack bonus. There we go. Damn! Oh shit, the death blow activated on that one.
That's how it goes.
Hell yeah. Heavenly Halter. Myriad Slash to Blazing Slash.
Well, what'd you expect?
Well, I got multiple new things on that one.
See me some nobody. Let's get to work.
What are we in it? Kingdom Hearts over here? Why are you talking all about the nobodies like that? What they do to you?
For a shot boost.
Actually, you can almost get them all at once. Not quite, but almost. Alright, what do we got here? Heavenly Halter. Oh shit. We got multiple?
Let's party.
I don't want the chain, actually.
Make it count, Aaron.
Might want a boost here.
Let me release shards and then go back into shards.
Might want a boost here.
Alright, well,
Mr. Wang.
Blazing slash. Keep moving.
I don't think the animation really changed too much, but hey.
Later, sucker. Give me your worst.
Alright, now I can do the one thing I want to get. Listen, if we don't get any actual plot content, then I need to have something in the back pocket for a freaking, you know what I mean.
You're not getting away. Blast off.
Alright, well I don't know if I can use that for a thumbnail, but it was certainly cool. I do like how they incorporate him actually knowing martial arts into some of his moveset. It is just a cool thing that he just kind of has in his pocket. And I do hope that
I can live with this.
earlier in
Shall I
the
brew you
game,
some tea, Miss Clodell?
earlier in the game, we did bring up the fact that he, shit, what am I trying to say? He brought up his old school and things like that, and I'm curious to learn about that down the line. Hopefully that we get to learn about it, but even if it's not in this game, I'm sure that we'll get a chance down the line eventually. It's just a matter of when.
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill.
There we go. What do we got over this way?
I can live with this.
That was nothing to sneeze at on,
Watch out.
yes?
That enemy looks
Why, thank
strong.
you. Can we get, like, the death blow again? That was kind of Kino when we got it last time.
Leave this. We need to be cautious.
Cautious is my middle name, as I've already gotten hit.
Engaging shark strike.
Death blow.
Shot boost. Activating skill.
See, that's how we do it out here.
Activating skill. A chance for a shot boost. A chance.
I wonder if the chance for death blow increases if they're stunned. That might be the case, honestly.
You've got this on, yes. A chance.
Well, but that didn't work out.
You are.
I want activating skill.
Isn't this riveting? Ow, shit. Alright. Well, it was.
I won't let this
Okay, they
chance
still.
slip by.
This is not the best, actually. What if I just, you know, do this? Just do a bit of this. We do a bit of funny.
Let's deploy shark and confront.
I'm trying. There we go. Oh yeah, and we lose all of our debuffs. It's actually not too bad to go out of shards and just restun them and go right back into it.
Got it down, Reset.
That's something that I haven't really messed with a lot, and hey,
That looks like a nice chest.
it definitely has its plus sides there. Alright, EP3. And now I think we're fine to go back. Let's go to Newtown. Let's go to the entrance. And voila. Voila.
I see.
Nyum. Over here. Shalup. Alright, here we go. Now I'll finally be able to get started on the report. Just gotta wait for the test results. Yo, good timing. We get the new holocore spin. Yay! Oh, I got spooked again. Ooh, buddy, if you do share your feedback. Can do. Oh, can I have that holocore back first? Sure, here you go. Hey, I was using that. You don't get to use it all the time, punk. Thank you. Let me go ahead and start uploading the combat data. Just a sec. Okay. Connected the holocore to our laptop. So, while it's uploading, how did it feel to use? Performance, bugs, anything at all? Well, I don't have much to say about its performance, being honest. It's more, I swear, that AI didn't know the difference between a fight and a playground. The hell's up with her? Aw, don't be so harsh. She had this childlike whimsy to her. I found it pretty cute. It felt really weird. Does she heal people in combat? That's what it felt like to me, at least. A very unique core, indeed. Should it hit the shelves, I imagine it'll be the talk of the town. I, for one, do not vibe with the idea of carrying a little girl around in my pocket. I'm sure any self-respecting guy wouldn't either. Hey, different strokes for different folks, alright? If someone wants to be cutesy, then they can be cutesy. But maybe not, I don't know. But I don't know, our resident weirdo already has one of those. Maybe that's what he's into. Zip it, Aaron, and leave her out of this. Not like I picked either of them. He's batting for Mar. That's awfully rude, Van. You'll upset her if she hears that.
Alright, word through the grapevine that she's an interesting hollow herself.
Oh, you mean Mare? You're familiar with her? Oh yeah, the professor told me about her. According to him, she was actually an accident. Damn, alright! So, what, are you saying she wasn't meant to be born? What the fuck? Yo! Okay, not all AI gets rights, but she should be one of the exceptions, I think. Come on, cut her some slack. Listen, I know AI is a touchy subject nowadays, and God knows that I hate some aspects of it, but Mare seems like a cool one of it, you know. You know, it's one of those phrases that you shouldn't say, but she's one of the good ones. That PMC wasn't even trying to make the pinnacle of all holocores, but somehow they just did. That's why I asked you guys, actually. I knew you had experience working with cores like her.
Well, that explains the funny feeling I had. So it wasn't just a coincidence. Your professor must be pretty informed if he knows about Marebear.
Indeed. Her existence isn't technically confidential, but she hasn't been promoted or publicized either. You know, I do wonder what a lot of, like, the nicknames that Van comes up with are like in JP. Like, I can't tell if those are actual localization changes, or if he had a nickname for Mare in JP as well. I'm trying to think of other ones he's had, because I feel like he's had other nicknames, and I'm just blanking on them. I could have sworn that there's like one or two other ones that he's had, but I just can't remember what they are. I imagine word has reached the inner circles of the industry. The 3 disciples, at least. Yep, that tracks. It was Professor Cronkite who told me. No wonder he knows. He's pretty much carrying the Republic's engineering sector on his back.
I can confirm he's the real deal. Not an engineer worth their salt who doesn't know about his work.
Yeah. Yeah. He's really leaps and bounds above me. He can be scary sometimes, but he really knows his stuff. I learned a ton working under him. Being honest, it was actually him who came up with Pokel's adaptive AI design. I owe him for that. Is that so? We saw him not long ago.
Dude got his pick of the litter and he goes to the little girl. Right. What are you saying, bro?
No, that's not it. The reason Pokel is a girl is because she's meant to simulate how real humans grow and learn. So the more she learns, the more she matures.
Oh, now you're gonna get Aaron into it. He's like, so I can get like a hot mama? Right, that's the reason. Never mind.
Aaron, why don't you grow up too?
I don't think he ever will.
Does it really learn just like a real person? That's so cool.
And that's how the robot overlords will come to be. Ignore the fact that the previous game was about like a freaking AI and Elysium and everything. Now that I think about it, we have just like, I guess all this stuff with the hollow cores is kind of just a natural progression of Elysium, isn't it? I didn't really think about that until now, and despite the fact that I'm, over 60 hours into this game?
She does, yeah. But according to Professor Cronkite, she doesn't even come close to Mare's inner potential. It's been bugging him lately, actually. He was all, if some security company can make an advanced hollow core, why can't we? He's been researching hollow cores in his spare time to try and figure it all out.
I feel like the reveals with Mare are gonna go a bit insane, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, you're not gonna be reaching that anytime soon, pal. Guy's driven, that's for sure. So, getting back on topic, the core was fine. Being a child that hasn't learned much, yeah, her abilities are pretty basic stuff, but she was pretty easy to use.
Really? Thank you.
Only real snag I ran into was it being a bit janky deploying shards while I was boosting. It didn't really hamper me at all, but still.
Compared to other hollow cores, Pokel's deep learning algorithms may increase processing overhead and delay combat functions. Optimization should be a priority to help mitigate that, though some latency is probably unavoidable. Yeah, that does make sense. Can you each give me your feedback too?
Band's cohorts each offer their impressions to Athena. Conveniently, the hollow core finished uploading its combat data to the laptop just as they were wrapping up.
Thanks for waiting, guys. Now that I have the data, let me give you this back.
Hey! Oh, we can keep her?
I just wanted to thank you for helping test her. We'll be pushing updates once we iron out the kinks, so she should be better with time. Thank you so much for your help. Now, I need to get back to the Institute and analyze this data.
Sounds good. Take care.
All in a day's work.
Awesome.
More cash. Get some points to Gray. It's Gray because we're helping AI to grow. That's not really the best, depending on who you ask. All right. Let me go to my orbit menu again. I forgot how good Pokel actually is. Accuracy, crit rate, evasion. It's not too bad, all things considered, though. Evasion, counter rate. Yeah, he's just got a bunch of stuff like that. Raises one's base stats when boosted. Increases evasion and counter rate when boosted. Yeah, let's go back to Cameo. But, I don't know, I do like the... Change playable voices.
Hollow Core Cameo online.
It's sad that you can't change it to... It's sad that you can't change it to just be something else entirely. It just kind of got to stick to what's already pre-established. I would have loved to just force Aaron to deal with the Pokel core voice. Let's see. 44 SPGs. We got 10 more to go for that. 20 gifts given. 6 movies watched. We still need Employee of the Month for Agnes, but I don't know if we're going to have to worry about that anytime soon. Drivers gained, Hollow Core maxed. Zypha unlocked. We'll get some new materials for that type of stuff. Lorelei. Huh. Oh well. Doing mostly good. Now I just gotta go check out over here. What do we got in here?
We can go check out the cars.
Wow, there's so many cars. I had heard about its capacity, but it's very impressive seeing it in person.
Welcome to Automotive Heaven. The Motor Pavilion, where all the big manufacturers strut their stuff before they hit the market. Vern's big here, naturally. They got a bunch of stuff under their wing. Lino, Ingrid, Red Star, Etwis. That's your big four. This is where they show off all their latest and greatest stuff. And for gearheads like me, it's both a peek at the new model year and a chance to yoink some of their ideas for your own projects. Whenever I come to Basel, you bet I hit this place up every time. The most important place in the city, full stop. That's great, Grandpa. Now let's get you to bed.
I see. I do hear that the four manufacturers compete with each other a lot. That they have their own specialities, but nonetheless push each other to innovate. Does that factor into the showroom too?
Oh yeah, these guys are ruthless. They all specialize in different things, but when markets collide, you bet they're at each other's throats, and that's good for the consumer. Lino and Ingrid especially, they both manufacture their cars here in Basel, so they headhunt and poach from each other like nobody's business. We get time to kill. I highly recommend stopping by here and shooting the shit with the salespeople. They might convert you. Helios, kill me. Or him.
Probably him. Actually, no, probably you. Get you out of here. The man just has his passions and you deny them their purpose. His passion for cars is already evident with his truck. It's natural that he'd be drawn here. We might as well take a look at now that we're already here.
Oh, wait, we're gonna get... Oh, never mind. And then we just instantly leave before I even get a chance. I'd say we've seen everything there is to see in Newtown. That said...
Looks like we'll have to go to the Institute for that request from the assistant.
The one about the professor abusing his power, eh? Doesn't seem like something outsiders like us should get in the middle of.
But I'm concerned since it was posted as a 4SPG. I wonder if we can find a way for all of us to get into the Institute. Like with the Aerotram, access requires rank C certification or higher.
It'd be nice if we could have a L sign put on the pressure and get our ranks raised. But that won't work here. Not enough time. Let me guess. Quatre? So how about we go have a little talk?
With who?
Ah, the kiddo from earlier? He wasn't as bad about it as the CEO, but he still had his doubts about us. Well, if pushing doesn't work, we just gotta pull. So, thanks for being our go-between, Agnes.
For what? Between you and Quatre?
You got it. You guys seem to hit it off. Guessing it's because you're so close in age. Also gets you off my ass. And I mean that literally, I've seen you staring. He'll be up for talking to you. Just make it seem like you've got problems and he can solve them.
Oh, I don't think I'll need to go that far. I'm sure if I'm just honest and upfront with him, he'll listen. But I am happy to help. Once things settle down, I'll give him a call on my Zypha.
You're gonna give him your number? Oh, he's hella gonna be cooperative then. Girl doesn't have a clue, huh?
It's quite charming how unaware she is of her appeal.
I appreciate the others just being aware, just like, yeah, that guy hella has a crush on her. It's insane how fast everyone picked up on that. There was Ren, Odette, Aaron and Rosette. There's a lot of people that are already picking up on this, and she is just clueless as ever. Look at her face. There's not a thought behind those eyes. She is empty-minded as can be.
I don't really get what you're saying, but I know we can count on Agnes to handle this.
Same with you, Fairy. You know, something I somehow didn't realize until now. Fairy and Agnes have like the exact same eye color, which is interesting. Like maybe there's like a slight tint difference, but it looks very similar. Main story, select contact Quatre from the travel menu. I would, but we still have to talk to people. Wait, so what did I get here? There was more text here. Oh, shit. Wait, was I supposed to pay attention to all that? Terror team's apart after all the project we developed together. It's not fair! It should have been me, not him! Sounds like Vern got dragged kicking and screaming. But, you know, there's no point moping about the past. You gotta play with the hand you're dealt, yeah? You're right, yes. It's just difficult to stay motivated, especially when my own pet project's been stuck in limbo. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off just finding a cabin somewhere and fishing for the rest of my days. Well, I'm not gonna stop you.
I do hope his fortunes change.
All working together just a couple of years ago. Appreciate the sympathy from the ZCF folks, but man, I just can't find the motivation.
Find a cabin somewhere and fishing. Alright. Yeah, fishing for compliments. Get off your ass. Okay, yeah, there was a lot of NPCs that we missed here because it just sent me out. I'm also kind of curious. Damn! Alright. That's like a freaking dragster. Let's see. This is similar to the one that kept almost... Actually, no, it isn't. I was going to say it's similar to the one that almost ran me off the road multiple times, but
Wow,
now...
check out these cars. There's so many, and they all look so different.
And see, I got an active voice from coming here.
That a red star over there? Damn, that's sexy.
It's the best, ain't it? If looks could kill, I'd be dead right now.
I love vans so much.
Van is definitely in his element here.
Fine with me.
Right.
Right, very well.
I should be playing as him. Freaking me swapping to Honest and just the red entering,
Understood.
like the red just creeping in at the sides of the screen when I swap to her.
Fine with me.
Right.
I just wanted to play as Van here because, you know, if I'm not playing as him here, then where am I going to play as him? Besides, you know, in like a sweet store or something. I'm trying to figure like where I'd place Van on like my rankings of Trails protagonists. Honestly, I love all of the main protagonists in Trails, but I feel like he's already crept above like Lloyd in my eyes, and we haven't even finished his first game, you know? Like his personality's just so good, so enjoyable. He's got like a bit of a, how do I say it? He's kind of a bit rough and tough, but in like a way where he still cares, and he has Gap Moe with his freaking obsessions and whatnot. He looks rough like this, and then you talk to him and he's just like, no, he's just a chill guy. Welcome to the Basel Motor Pavilion. We've got the latest and greatest models from the Big Four on display. Do take a look. We've opened up displays for all of the new models they unveiled this autumn. It's gotten us a lot of attention from gearheads the country over. Of course, we've got models you can order today too. Take a look around and see if there's anything you like. Will do. Dick. Man, your parents must hate you. They said they didn't know if there'd be an RC tournament this month. Man, and I was so ready to beat Milia this time too. Well, if there's no tournament, then I'll make my own or something. I want to challenge her again, and this time I'm gonna win. Whatever you say, Richard. There's something about cars, having all that power at your fingertips, feeling the wind rushing by. You're a child, what do you know about cars? They're cool and all, but once I'm old enough to get my license, I want to take a real car. Okay, well that's fair. That's a bit more fair. Junifer? Oh!
Oh hey, you two. Didn't know you were coming out here.
Wasn't expecting to see this duo. We're planning a big drive, so we figured why not.
We want to check out those new models from Autumn. Man, these things rock. Cosmetically, it doesn't look much different from my old model, but the suspension here is.
Man, this thing's gonna fly right through the corners. That's Ingrid for you. They know how to get the best out of their parts.
And are those new tire compounds too? Haven't seen these before. They're always looking for ways to improve. As if you weren't enough of a kid in a candy store. Not knocking it though.
Aaron looks like he's having fun too. This pavilion does seem to draw like-minded fans.
Indeed.
My uncle was an Ingrid engineer, so I'm a big Ingrid fangirl too. I drive a Lino though. It's what I can afford. I really want to get a sports car though. Once I scrounge up enough Mira. I just can't wait.
I saved a bit of money for buying the last gen model, but I still had to take out a 10-year loan. Worth it though, there's nothing like having your very own speed machine. So I can't go cheating on my baby with some shinier model. I gotta break her in first.
Very true. Let's see. This is like just a recolored version of what we already got. Decent. It's always interesting to look at the designs they make for Trails cars. They don't really go too out of the way with it, but the way they like have the orbital parts that are like shine blue and things like that are really cool to me. Ooh, this car's really nice. What's the one that they were looking at? I'm kind of curious. Damn, that one. Okay, this one's kind of a unique shape, that's for sure. We got 2 more people to talk to. Petra.
Welcome to the Lino exhibition space. This is our flagship model here. We worked hard on the interior for this revision to try and court older drivers. It's much more comfortable inside than before.
Lino's the everyman's car, yeah. I see them all over the place nowadays. When I was taking driver's ed, they stuffed me in a Lino made for newbies.
Lino specializes in safety and economy, rather than power or carrying capacity. Per their slogan, they manufacture cars everyone can count on.
That's the common perception, yeah. We're a big hit with families and people who need daily drivers. But that's not all we do. We race RC cars. We make RC cars, off-roaders, and we field entries on the Z1 circuit too. We're careful not to pigeonhole ourselves into any one niche. We're growing and evolving every day.
Alrighty.
Oh god.
That's what we're all about. We make cars you can count on, no matter what it is you do. We really pride ourselves on that mass appeal. Our cars have been adopted by just about every class and demographic. They're bloody safe and a cinch to drive, making them popular with all kinds of people.
See, the thing is, going that high is not in my usual purview. I saw the name Petra and I was like, oh yes, Petra Gurin. And I was like, but I'm putting so much effort to go this high pitch that I can't even think of how to like personally tailor it to fit a specific person's voice that goes that high. If I was actually doing a good Petra Gurin, it would be like softer and stuff, but when I'm going that high, I can't help it being like kind of squeaky.
What can I do for you? Are you interested in a... Oh, hold on. I see that glint in your eye. You're a fan, aren't you? Good catch. My pickup's my baby. Actually took it out here with me. Hey, man of culture. I can tell by the look in your eye that you know quality when you see it. We pride ourselves on how modular our cars are. They're strong and they're durable and you can customize them however you want. I saw you walk in and your eyes just jumped right at the suspension and cooling. I know those are popular models on our models. You're an avid aftermarket shopper yourself, if I had to guess. You know exactly where to look. Oh yeah, guilty as charged. But, you know, it takes that same kind of mindset to know people like doing that. So something tells me you're a gearhead yourself, am I right? You got me. I probably spent like half my bonuses on aftermarket mods. I've got some photos of my new project here. Want to take a look? Oh, I'd just be honored. What kind of pimped out ride does an honest-to-goddess Ingrid engineer come up with? Now who's slacking off on the job? Let me have this one. Part of what makes this job so satisfying is meeting customers and getting their feedback on our products. We really hammer in how utilitarian and customizable our cars are, and that gets us a more specific customer demographic compared to Lino. So when I talk to a customer about our models and aftermarket mods, we really see eye to eye a lot. It's like making a friend. Dude, I love the NPCs in this game. They just talk about like the most insane things. And it's like in universe, like, yeah, we've just got car freaks. We've just got people that are into like all these different types of hobbies, and it's so interesting and cool, and I love it. Like, for real, dude. It's just insane to think about for me. I had to get a bit of a drink. Maybe now would be a good time to call Quatre and ask about our certification cards. Cause the main story to advance? Sure. Let's just get her done.
Yes, this is Elysian speaking. Ah, it's you, Agnes.
The way his voice picked up instantly. Hold up, let's run that one back a bit.
Yes, this is Elysian speaking. Ah, it's you,
Agnes. Bro hit that puberty voice crack on that one almost. Like guy is enamored with Agnes. Oh, good. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through. It sounds like there's a little bit of interference with the connection, though.
Right, I apologize for that. I happen to be in the middle of something at the moment. Could you wait for me at a place called Car Workshop? It's in the artisanal district. I'll be there short.
Was that a freaking jet? Hello?
That's not good.
Oh, fuck.
Hello? Hello? What just happened? Sounded like something collapsed, and I could have sworn I heard a faint roar after that.
Sounds like trouble to me.
We were just at Giscard's workshop a short while ago.
Let's get on back there and see what the deal is. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. What's going on? What blew up? Sorry, guys, we're back. Who are you? Oh, you're the group from earlier. I thought we told you this is a restricted area.
Sorry, but Quatre hasn't been past here, has he?
Wait, what? How do you know about...
I'll handle this.
Old man. Oh, the Giscard himself.
I'm the supervisor of this here workshop. Giscard.
Why does he sound like an old man Germa voice? He sounds like a voice that Germa would put on, for some reason, to me.
I'm the supervisor of this here workshop. Giscard.
Wait, why does it actually kind of sound like him? Like, everything besides him saying his name really sounds Germa-esque.
I'll handle this.
Like, not that line, but this one.
The supervisor of this here workshop.
Like, that sounds so Germa-core to me. What the fuck?
Feeling when I saw you kids here earlier, but are you the ones Quatre has been showing around town?
Guilty. He told you about us? That's right. We're from Arkwright Solutions over in the capital. I'll get right to the point. We have reason to believe he's in danger. We think he might be in a mine or something like one. If that rings any bells, can you take us there? What? Quatre's in danger?
Come with me. I'll hear your story while we're on the move. You two, contact the guild just in case. Get on it.
Goddamn. Dadgum.
Damn, that old man's moving. So, there's a mine shaft in the vicinity after all.
Yeah, it's just to extract a metal carbon. The signal's not great down there, which explains all the noise on the call. Here.
So this is where Quatre likely is?
Most likely, I'd wager. He goes to check all the lights in such a working ever so often. He just went in earlier to do it again. Let's say it ain't that big of a shadow, though, and there ain't usually any monsters around here. And yet, here we go running on in. Nothing bad will happen whatsoever. Oh, shit.
I'm detecting multiple monsters farther inside.
Just where did they all come from? And the timing couldn't have been worse. Arkwright, was it? And the rest of you too. You all strike me as a tough bunch. I promise to reward you handsomely, so save them, please. I'll contact the guild and someone who can help in the meantime, though, so don't go crazy. Lucky for us, we've got him on our side, huh? Alright, folks, let's get moving.
Right, we have to save Quatre. Indeed, I heard the faint sound of gunfire moments ago.
What, is he packing or something? Kinda dangerous for a kid like him, right?
Either way, let's hurry.
That we shall.
Definitely healing, though.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Might as well save it up.
67 hours, oh boy. This is a big-ass game. Doesn't really feel like it, though, with how many episodes I've had, but there's probably been a lot of AFK stuff, too. Not the worms!
I eagerly await your performance.
Don't forget about your charge attack. Don't worry about it. I got that shit covered. Let's see. I got this. Let's hit him with it. Holy shit! Fucking one punch.
You picked the wrong guy
to fight.
Know how to put up a good fight. Mr. Arkwright?
They'll definitely put you through your paces if you take them one-on-one.
There we go. Kill him out. Get him done.
I won't let this chance slip. Sucker. Miss
There we go. Get you with that. Nyom. Oh, fuck! Alright, there we go. What do we got down this way? Holy shit, we got a long ways to go.
I can live with this.
Nice job.
Still got a ways to go.
Quite the reception. I'm on it.
Oh, I can't move.
Let's finish the job.
Dun, 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 dun.
This'll hurt.
You know what, let's use this again, I'm curious.
Chester!
Holy fuck, that blows the hell out of him! Phrasing, but you get the point. Like, holy shit, that did a lot. And I'm still on hard difficulty. Like that was just kind of busted. Like, holy crap, dude. I think it's partially due to the hollow core I'm using, but like, goddamn. Like, god diddly darn, that shit was hitting for quite a bit at that. God. Get him out of here. Gotcha, gotcha, the burning fire. Get him out of here.
Nice. That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkwright? Show them what you're really capable of.
There we go.
This'll hurt.
Boost. Alright, hit him with the shit. Kablamo! Jesus Christ! Okay, it finally didn't kill something in one shot at least, but goddamn.
That was amazing,
I mean, granted, I guess they all had like slightly less HP, but like still, that shit's insane, you know? Also, I thought they said this wasn't a big shaft, but this is a large ass area overall. Alright. There we go.
This'll hurt.
Seriously, and the fact that I just get it all back this easy, like how much do I get back from this? Yeah, he gets like up to 170 from just using it once.
Moving on up.
He gets a lot back, and then... And then... Yeah, and look, he's back to 200! Holy shit, this is busted! This is actually kind of cracked. Check this shit. Get wrecked. Punch! Jesus! Okay. Kill this guy with hammers. What the fuck?
Well, what'd you expect?
I don't know what I expected, Aaron, but it definitely wasn't this. Like, we're fucking cooking these dudes now. Holy shit. Van can just solo them all. Okay, not actually. I think the SCLM is helping quite a bit too, but you get the point. The point is that it's fucking doing a lot. Alright, let me... Yet again, I can just do this. Oh no, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be me fucking demolishing them again. Bye-bye. Butch! Oh my god. This shit isn't real. Like, what the fuck? I have to double check. Like, Nope, it's on hard difficulty. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna complain. You know, some people might be like, this shit's too easy, I'm turning it up. No, fuck that. Hard difficulty can be easy if I don't care. Like, I see the word hard, and that's enough satisfaction for me. I swear I'm straight. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's so insane. Like, I barely... Like, I'm not using up any CP. I can just do this shit. There we go. Whoa, caught him off shard. Caught him off shard, that's a good one. Anyways, back to the grindstone. Eat shit. Chester! See, that one at least didn't kill every single person. And yet he's already back up to 182, so like... I'm just gonna do one more, like... You good?
That sounded like live combat.
I'm just too busy in awe of the I'm just too busy being in awe of this stuff. Like, what the hell? I mean, I guess... Okay, I guess there's multiple mine shafts or something, and that's why there's or maybe this is like the halfway point of the dungeon, and that's why.
Open up the dungeon.
Wait, I saw something. What was that? Ah, ambush has landed. Zodiac sign. Alright.
I see a stopping point. Would you care to rest?
Yeah, I'll take a bit of a heal.
Spot.
Might as well save just in case anything goes bad, but considering what I've been doing with this new craft that we got, Jesus Christ, I don't think I'm gonna need much. He's got a gun.
Found him.
Quatre! What's that silver thing?
Laser.
Detecting small-scale seismic shift. That thing from before?
Chesto! Oh shit, never mind the stab. Are you alright?
Yes. You're all here.
Damn. What'd you do to neutralize the tremors?
He paired the stun caliber and hollow style together most magnificently.
The timing just happened to work out. It ain't gonna be happening again.
A subspecies of the abyss worm? Watch out for their chain counterattack. Oh.
Use solo skills or arts to take them down. Are you good to go?
Yes. I can still fight. Theo, be sure to work with them. Understood. Initiating interception protocol.
Roger. Oh shit. Do I have to like choose? Oh fuck. Alright, we just got a new... Bro's just here now. Pretty fast at that.
Soul Sucker Tentacle.
Here's our chance.
Don't steal my CP, I need that.
Now's your chance to boost.
Whoa! His regular... You know, I was wondering if we'd get a second character that's just has the regular attack be magic damage. You know, for the sake of field battles, because I thought that we didn't have any more. Turns out we just have the ship of the two characters who use magic on the field. Alright. You only have 2 of these, interestingly. CP boost is interesting.
Pull out all the stops.
Yeah, you don't even have an S-trap right now. Oh, wait. No, you don't.
Full throttle. Maybe proceed with caution.
Let's see what this does here.
Theo, we need help.
Thanks, pal.
Got it.
Let's go Jabril Guard.
Boost.
Alright, let's see what... Fuck it. Let's see what this shit does in a boss fight. Still does a bunch. Okay, so that's what it means. Alright, I get it. I understand the assignment. But also, fuck you. Like, full on get fucked type stuff.
Keep it up. It's working.
Brace yourself.
Get fucked. Dim bim 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 da bing ba ding. Shina!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Boost. Alright, there you go. Get fucked.
I won't hold back.
Da na 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 na.
Here's our chance.
Alright, what do you got? Freeze, side attack bonus.
This'll do the trick.
Proceed with caution.
What's this look like?
Locking on. Fire!
And then you missed? Oh my god. Bro's washed. I've had this dude for 2 seconds. I'm like, nope, nope, you're already not doing enough. Let me just use this instead. I'm glad I did.
A chance for a short boost.
Make it count.
Yeah, na 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 na. I can probably get enough from just using this. Use the guard. Let's see here. Maybe could Chrono Drive maybe? I don't know if that's worth it. And then I missed. Okay. Maybe it would have been worth it. Fuck me. I mean, gladly you're mostly just taking my CP, so like who cares? But at the same time, like, bro. Umbra Cracker, Basel Flame. Damn you. Ah, shit. Oh well. Why? Breath of Life, White Heal.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Let's see here, and then let's go for the Cobalt Curtain. All right. Glad I had the smarts to deal with all that at least.
Chance for a shot boost. Cobalt
This divine lightning shall pierce the sky.
I won't let this chance slip by. A chance for a shot boost. Activating skill.
Alrighty. What else we got?
Activating skill.
Some more. A chance. There.
Just get a bit of damage up at least. Alright, cool, cool, cool.
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill.
Have some more.
A chance.
Have some more. They're stunned.
There we go.
Some arts work better.
Let's just hit him. Just see how it all works. It probably ain't gonna kill him, but I can at least put in as much effort as I can.
See ya, bitch. Bubble.
Was I even talking? I feel like I wasn't for a while there.
This'll do the trick.
Like, I feel like I was just, like, playing the game. Like, I wasn't even recording or something for a bit. Alright. I don't care about you. You're gonna perish.
All you on, yes.
Go for this. What do you mean? What do you mean you're doing all that?
Got a whole slew of them. Brace yourself.
There we go.
You got this.
Activating skill.
Got it.
We're doing decent at least here.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Sucker. Like hell you
Sucker.
You should kill yourself now.
Anytime I see lightning, that's just like one of the first things that comes to mind.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
It probably shouldn't be one of the first things that comes to mind, but it certainly is.
I won't let this chance slip by.
Let's see.
Don't mind energy.
And we got a lot of potential boost stuff we can do. Not that we're going to, but hey, it's there. Swedish swing.
Here's our chance.
How much we got
This'll
left?
do the trick.
Activating skill.
Yeah, whatever.
Locking on. Fire.
Beep.
You're next.
Hit him with the Etoile Ray. Might as well.
Activating skill. By the heavens.
The Mage Duo. Hey. One beam art craft to another. Found scent. I guess we didn't have that one before. We only had 4 of the senses. Was that all of them? That was a bad joke. I believe that to be the case, yes. Are you hurt at all, Quatre? I'm fine. I didn't realize you would all come. Sorry for causing you so much trouble.
Trouble is right. At least you weren't dumb enough to come here unarmed. An orbital pulse gun, huh? And you know a way around a combat from what I saw. Same with the that floating thing, too.
Oh, shit. Floating thing. Wow. It's adorable.
You think? This little guy is named Theo. Much as I'd love to hear more, mind if we shift to talking about what happened? I'd heard there weren't supposed to be any monsters in here. You were checking the lights, right? Well... On the fritz? That's weird.
Were they damaged?
No, they were just swapped out the other day. Plus, it's not just that one that's gone bad, it's happening to all of them along the tunnel.
You're right. These are self-sufficient lights, so they aren't on the Obel distribution network.
Exactly. Which means this kind of behavior should be impossible. So why? Get back here! Shit! Ugh. Ah, shit. Who's gonna show up to save the day on this one? There's more of them?
This isn't good. Everyone prepare for combat. Dan!
What the dog doing? Time to leave it all behind. Zeros. Damn.
Now, Albus!
Hey, Albus gets to do something now. He slashed his sword once, he's goated. Bro, I was actually wondering if Albus was gonna show up and do some Kino shit. He did actually show up, though the dog kind of stole the show there. Did you come all the way from the capital?
Nice heroic entrance there, junior senior bracer.
Well, you seem fine.
It's very funny when they don't address the fact that you've already talked to characters. Like, Anya saying this, despite the fact that we already talked to him in the guild at length at that.
Thanks for rushing over here, Zeros.
I really can't not compare this dog to the frickin' to good old Wolfie from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Roo.
Whoa, a black wolf?
It's starting to feel like just about anything could pop up around here.
I see. So that's what is being tested here.
Are all of you okay?
Yeah, thanks, old man.
Supervisor.
Phew. Guess that wraps up this little adventure then.
I'm okay now. You can let go.
You a guy? Get away from me!
Dog. The dog and the floating thing. Oh, wait, what did he say before? It's been a while since I've heard him, so I need to take in the one little line we got.
Well, you seem fine.
Well, you seem fine.
You should have just waited for us to arrive instead of going ahead on your own. Though I suppose I can commend you for rescuing him at least. You did a bang-up job down there yourself. You got no chill every time we bump into you, but you pulled your weight back in Cray, too. I'm this close to being promoted to B rank, so I would hope I could handle this much. As for your snide little comment, you can mind your own damn business. I'm perfectly chill, thank you.
You're just proving his point, you know.
As for you, Quatre, why didn't you call us to let us know something was off? Everything worked out all right in the end this time, but that could have easily ended worse than it did.
I'm really... Oh, sorry. Why'd I go to that girly? The guy's already worrying about his own gender identity here. I don't need to give him any more questions.
I'm really sorry for worrying you. I thought I could handle it without any help since I had Theo with me. Cheese and crackers.
Is that a thing that old people say?
Well, so long as you're alright, that's all that matters. It's real worrying that monsters that big are showing up down there, though. That shouldn't be happening. Of course, orbit lights work to keep monsters away. Makes me wonder if them acting up is the cause.
Is something on your mind, Quatre?
Well, we saw them doing just that earlier, right? That's not the first time either. It's been happening every so often lately.
They've gone out even when there's nothing wrong with the lights themselves, or they've done things they shouldn't be able to technically do. There have been times when they've been malfunctioning one minute, then totally fine the next.
So you went down there because it was bothering you? That's more or less in line with what we've been hearing back at the guild.
I don't think we can rule out a connection with what we're here to investigate either.
Yeah, wish you told us that back when we were at Vern's HQ.
I'm sorry, I couldn't really mention it in front of the CEO.
Thanks for this. This is all great to know, so the guild will keep it in mind too. If anything else happens, could you let us know right away? Can do. Thanks for coming all the way out here. I know you're here due to business with the Vern Company, but you should avoid any suspicious moves while you're at it. Got it, my lord. We'll be sure to follow your lead and be on our best behavior. You can start with axing the snark.
Here we go again. Well, see you later, everyone. Did you have to pick a fight with them when they just helped us out?
It's fine. We're better off keeping the guild at arm's length while we're here.
You say that at all times, and yet there you are with Elaine. Well, let me just say again that I really do appreciate you coming to my rescue. But was there something you needed me for when you called me earlier?
Oh, yeah. Almost forgot.
There was something we wanted to discuss with you, actually.
Yada, 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 yada.
So you want to go inside the Institute of Science, do you? You're right that only Agnes is the authority to do that. And I wish I could help all of you get through with her, but I can't upgrade your card. You'll need to speak to...
This guy right here. Let me see your card.
Beep.
What the hell? How'd you do that? I thought this was just a card. Why'd that upgrade like that?
Receive C-Ring ID certification. Oh, the writing on it changed. You're C-Rank just like me now, which means you can go inside the Institute.
We really owe you one. You sure it's okay to do stuff like this without running it by the CEO first, though? Basel's run by 3 groups. The Vern Company, the Institute of Science, and the Artisan Guild. I'm the head of the 3rd one, so I don't need anyone's approval but my own for stuff like this. Besides, you saved the professor's favorite Yadam. I wouldn't be fit to call myself an artisan of Basel if I didn't find some way to thank you.
Supervisor.
Can't argue with that. Thanks a lot. Just out of curiosity, see as far as you can upgrade our card. You got guts on you, kid. You call yourself a Spriggan, right? Can't say I'd peg you as the squeaky clean type, but I've got a feeling you can do some good work where the guilds can't. I can bump your card's rank up to a B if I feel like you've earned it, so keep up the good work.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
I thought he'd be more of a stubborn old mule, but he's more lax than I gave him credit for.
Dude, I love the fact that we had just like... It was really funny that he's like, yeah, I could bump you up, but you haven't really earned it yet. You just gotta... Just keep at it, champ. I think it's more he just trusts us a little. Well, his trust in you makes me feel better about helping you, too. That card's all you need to get into the Institute, but how about I show you the way there? Think of it as my way for saying thank you for saving me. Aw, hell yeah. We got our new pal. Are you leaving, Quatre? I am, but you're coming with. Thanks for the help earlier, Zeros. Could you take care of things here while I'm gone?
Woo!
So their names are Theo and Zeros? They're amazing. Yeah, they're like loyal animal friends straight out of a fairy tale.
The black one looks rad in my opinion.
I'm glad you can appreciate their brilliance. They are autonomous orbital drones based on hollow AIs, if I recall. I've heard about the technology involved to create them. I didn't expect to see both a floating support type and a ground-based offensive type while in the field, however. You're very well informed. My apologies for not introducing myself sooner. I am Rosette Twinings, and I'm a concierge for Marduk Total Security Company. I'm currently supporting Arkwright Solutions in their endeavors. Well, that explains how you know so much. But hold on, didn't you say this request was from... I thought Marduk's sponsors were covertly at odds with the Principality. So how did you end up establishing such a bizarre group like this?
I ask myself the same thing every day. Might as well resign yourself to your fate.
Look at this smug-ass face down there. What, you think you're so cool? When you're so just because you're pretty? It was clearly Arusha's guidance that brought us here together. That and Mr. Arkwright's personal magnetism.
How am I getting bundled with the goddess here?
I guess I'll just have to let it go for now. Anyway, the Aerotram boarding platform is this way. You'll be able to use it now that your card's been upgraded. Hell yeah. Annie's just here.
Right, understood.
Okay, got it.
Look at this little guy. We got a new friend with us. Definitely not a permanent party member or anything. It's not like he... actually, does he only have... Oh, wait. Oh my god, I just realized he has a lot... That's why he doesn't have an S-craft or all his regular... And only has 2 frickin' crafts. It's because he didn't have the dog with him. He didn't have Zeros with him, and that's probably half of his kit, I bet. They're hiding it better here than they did with frickin' Grimcat, though. Check portrait. A 15-year-old researcher at the Basel Institute of Science Master Course. Damn, taken in by Professor Hamilton, the mother of the Orbital Revolution, and raises her grandson? Holy shit, this dude's big beans here. Holy damn. So you're like, yeah, you're basically like the new Tita. You know, Tita, except like actually older, around Tita's, actually no, slightly younger than Tita by like a few years. But, you know, older than she was back in like the LeBron games. Yeah, grandson of Hamilton. That's wild. That is really wild, actually. Huh. That's crazy. Let's check out this art. Display background, zoom in. This is really solid art. I love that they also have Zeros here. Has the Vern symbol on it. Ooh, I'm really excited to learn about Quatre's lore now. Knowing that he's like the grandson of Hamilton, that's insane lore. Okay. I mean, I really like his design too. I've already said that, but the guy's just got style to spare. I'd say we've reached a solid stopping point, though. We dealt with all of our looking around and whatnot. We only have a few NPCs to talk to next time, and then we've got some side quests, and then we can head on over to the Institute. But we'll save it for next time. And yeah, I'm just really liking what we're doing here. There's been some really decent setup with Quatre so far for dynamics and stuff. Dynamics, his general attitude and personality is very fun. And honestly, might be like, of Arkwright Solutions, might be like my second favorite design so far, honestly. I think I only like him like behind Rosette so far. But yeah, I mean, I kind of already said everything I wanted to say for my intro, but my outro, but then I just kind of ended up yapping and went on a bit of a tangent, so now I don't know how to end it off. Quatre's, oh, his Zypha as well.
Switching to maintenance mode.
Whoa, what's Raim do? Magical damage, lowers AP when EP usage when boosted. ETS. Magical damage plus 20% is kind of crazy, actually. Alright, well, I'll keep all that in mind. But yeah, next time on Trails Through Daybreak, we'll go see what's happened at the Institute. Thank you very much for watching. And adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane.